back at the hangar again. Got Hank with me. Got a new tool. Got the picked up the Everlast 210 EXT. So I'm gonna unbox it. Okay, got owner's manual. Don't need that. I'm a man. Styrofoam on top. So far, the packaging looks all right. Pretty happy with the condition it is. But I'm gonna set the camera down. Need 2 hands for this. So let's get this open. All right, let's see in here. Got a nice little handle, clips on top. We have 2 TIG torches. Not sure what number this is, but one's a number 9. Put that over there. And the other one's a number 17. So if you don't know the difference, it's just basically what size of consumables goes in it. The number 9 you'll have to run cooler temperatures, unless you have a water cooler and water-cooled torch. But for most things, I prefer number 9, and then we'll have the number 17 for backup. So, also, we got stick welder, but I also have 2 other stick welders, so I don't think I'm going to use it. Got more handles to stick on there as well. Rest those up there for the time being. Got a ground clamp and a foot pedal and some hardware. Let's have a look in here, see what's in here. Regulator. So just a cheap regulator, but shipped to my door. This was $2,600 Canadian, taxes and shipped. And just for the price point, I mean, like, what this machine is able to do with the programmability, the hertz, the frequency, and the pulsing, it is, for the price, it's a phenomenal machine. I know it's pretty reliable. Guys I've worked with before that have had these Everlast machines have had some issues with warranty. Not some issues with warranty. I mean, they've had some issues with the machine, but the warranty and the service staff has been wonderful to help out and facilitate. So I took a shot on them, and yeah, let's get it set up. And all right, well, so now I've had this welder for going on about 6 months now, and I wanted to give it a bit of time to actually do an honest review. What I like, what I don't like, how it works, what I wish it did, what it doesn't do, etc. So anyways, here's the model. Everlast 210 EXT. Don't mind that little cover. Could be a little better. Decent control panel. Easily set up. Really hard to mess that up. One thing I don't like about it is the gas port on the back. Just something super small and my own personal preference, that if you have your bottle set too close, it pinches off your cord and then you get no gas flow. So you have to make sure when you're building your cart that you leave enough room to get that set up. I find this regulator kind of cheap and useless. It does leak gas, so even though I've tightened everything up, I'm going to take it apart and put Teflon tape on it. Try that again. One other thing that is my own personal preference that I don't like is as soon as the machine is on, the fan is running. So kind of the stuff I weld is lower temperatures and not a whole, I'm not even getting close to putting the machine to the duty cycle. And so to have the fan running the whole time it's running, I just find it annoying and I don't really like it. That's just my own personal preference, but I can understand why it's a really beneficial thing. If the fan's running, then everything is being cooled and you're not going to overheat as easily. So it starts off with the control panel.
This is kind of your main function here, right? So you have your high frequency TIG, your lift TIG, right? That doesn't change anything here because you're still, these are all your TIG welding setups. You come down into here, this is your stick welding, and this is called your VRD, which is your voltage reduction device. So basically, if you have something remotely available to turn your voltage down for stick welding, I'll never use it. I bought this for a TIG weld. So we get into high frequency TIG, so that means you can hit the pedal and start it. We have 9 programmable settings. Super easy to save. You just press and hold that button for 3 seconds to save it. So from here, you can set everything where you want. So you go to your pre-flow, you set how many seconds pre-flow you want. Start amps, your upslope, total amps, downslope, ending amps, post flow. Okay, that's without any pulse on. If you want to go to a pulse setting, then you can come in and you can change how much percentage you want. 95%. The pulse amps, pulse frequency. How many hertz does this baby go to? 500 hertz. So tons of adjustability on this. So really like the overall adjustability of it. Then you have your AC. From AC, up here you have your 3 different types of waveforms. Advanced square, which will be probably over 90% of your aluminum welding. Soft square and triangular. Triangular, you kind of use for thinner material, and I think pretty much advanced square and triangular will be the only ones I really use. And it's just because the whole reason you buy one of these is for the square wave converter. So the advanced square is going to be your go-to for anything aluminum. Pedal, 2T, 4T, and it's just like if you want to hit a button or a pedal and release it and keep welding and everything like that, so 2T will be on off. 4T will be 4 touches to make the machine go on and off, basically. If you have it, play with it. You might like one of these. When I'm welding with the little button on the machine, then I like 2T for a lot of it, but I also like 4T. It depends if I'm getting into an awkward place. I don't mind clicking it on, starting welding, clicking it off, finish welding, right? And then I do that a lot with process pipe. And then with this machine, having the ability to control your upslope, your downslope, your pre, post flow, everything like that, you can really make it operate and function like you would with a foot pedal and get into awkward positions and not have to drag a foot pedal around. So I really appreciate that of this machine. What else? Quality of the hoses. I really like this quick connector for the gas hookup. The foot pedal that comes with it, they're all decent. They're all of decent quality. I wish my ground cable was a little longer. But that's it. That's my only real gripe about the things I don't like about it. The things I like about this machine far outweigh the few things that I can nitpick about. And that's what I'm being, it's just nitpicky about the darn thing. What does it go up to for amps? Oh, here's something I really like too. So you can just turn and adjust your heat amp by amp. Or you can press this little dial in and go up 10 amps. So we go right up to 210 amps, back down to whatever you want, right? Find adjustment. But the real thing that I like is the price. And like I said before, I've used every color welder there is. And when it comes down to it is price. Price, price, price. You can buy 3 of these machines for one of the other ones. Am I going to cook 3 machines in my lifetime? I doubt it. So if this one doesn't work, then I'll up it in size. But I've used these ones on the job sites. A lot of my employers have been switching out to these just because they are so affordable. And when we're working in certain industries,
a lot of the areas we're working in is really wet. So you start cooking a $7,000-8,000 welder, you know, it just sucks, it hurts. This one was $2,600 Canadian shipped to my door with more stuff than you'd get from the other ones. So yeah, I think I'm on Team Green now. You know, it's gonna take something drastic for me to really step away from this brand. People that, the people I've dealt with on the phone via email to get anything that I've wanted for it have been wonderful.
You can still switch out parts super easily to more popular torch brands.
When it comes to TIG torches, everything's standardized, so any name brand will fit on there, right? So you're not getting anything too special. I just really like it. So let's get some passes going. Here is take a razor blade I welded with this one. Yep, really easy to do. Turned out really nice. Here's a small disposable shaving blade, 1/4 of an inch. Also, that machine did great with it. You know, it took me a couple practices, but that was my own fault, not the machine's. So, we got some copper, we got some stainless, we got some aluminum. So let's get this set up, run some passes, see how it goes. A couple little impurities in there. I was just rushing it. Well, that's not bad at all, considering that'll do. Just for a practice piece anyways. So I'm gonna switch over to DC and do some stainless. Like I said earlier, just having these 9 programmable functions took me 2 seconds to switch over from how I like my aluminum setup to how I like my stainless setup. Thicker stainless, thinner stainless, you can set it up however you want. If you have multiple people using the machines, everybody can have their own program and just keep it exactly the way they like it without interfering with your coworkers. Don't need to run a full pass. There's some stainless steel. Just a real smooth arc. And nice and controllable. Pedal works well. Really happy with this. So I'm going to set up the copper here. Once again, this is also set up in DC, just like you would weld stainless. So, copper rod, it's not rod itself, the exact same material that I sheared off. So I'm also running it exactly how you'd run stainless. I'm set up at 125 amps. You got to start hot with copper and back your heat off right away. As soon as the puddle forms, you need to start backing your heat off and then running with it. You'll notice the puddle manipulates similar to aluminum, but you have the controls you do as in a DC setup. It's really weird, but easy to do. You just see how the color shifted around so much. This is scorching hot. And there you have it, copper as well. From 4/1000ths of an inch to 1/8 inch aluminum, 1/8 of an inch of stainless to copper. I just can't speak highly enough of this machine for the price, this customer service that I got dealing with shipping and everything like that, not just walking into a store and leaving with a machine, and the availability. These things are readily available, which is super hard to come by these days. If you're in the market, I definitely think about picking one up. The price is right on point. Have a good one. Until next time. Remember, work was fun. Everyone would have a job. Jesus, dummy.